To throw again on second down.
Burrow.
And this one's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow will throw.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go. 11.
Now an audible here into something else.
Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Inside handoff, Henry. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Twelve.
Here's Burrow.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Empty. Stop.
Henry will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
56. Regular.
From midfield, here's Allen.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
They run for the first time with James Cook.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Rondale Moore
from 10 yards out.
And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now Burrow. Being chased out left.
And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11 MT.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now they'll audible to something else. That's complete. It's Okurebunom.
That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
11.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
To the air again, Burrow. Flushed out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
That is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's complete to Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Option play. Here's Cook.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. To the air, Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Looking to throw. Allen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal.
On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
11 MT, take 11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and a mile.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Henry out of the pistol. Running right through it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now Burrow going to change things up.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow.
This one complete to Yoshibas.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gun. Stop. 12. Stop.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. 14-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it's 21-10.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to look deep for more.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll roll him out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
2nd down and 4.
11 Thomas. 11 MT tape. 11 Dot.
Henry up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
11.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Dot.
Open man is Yoshivas. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go. 11. 12. Dot.
Burrow will throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. That.
Burrow looking to pass. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun, gun. That. 11, 11, 11, 11. Twelve, 12, 12. 11, 11. That.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Albert Okwuegbunam in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. Still going. He may go.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.